What's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted a video. I've actually got a couple recorded. I just have been lazy about editing them. So this video you're watching is actually pre-recorded. I'm not playing as I speak. But right now I'm just kind of looking over my gear. I'm getting ready to go do a raid. The backstory on this raid is that this server that I'm playing on, I've actually gone back to the original server that I played on back when I was part of the Beach Bums and a long time ago when I was still pretty noob. Anyways, uh, this server is on this server. You're not the alpha doesn't allow anyone to build on the center. Well, this that you're as you're watching is literally my first day back on the server. I went out and farmed up a bunch of rockets because I wanted to find someone that would be good to raid and steal their stuff and get a good boost back from coming back from to this server. So on this server, you're not allowed to. The alpha doesn't let anyone build on the center, and they actually told this guy that had built on the center to remove his base, or they would blow it up. And I ended up messaging them and telling them that if they were going to do that, then I'd be willing to go wipe them and take their stuff because it would give me a good bump. So this is the raid. This is me actually doing that. It was actually kind of a funny raid, and I learned why I will never use an assault rifle in PvP again, and you'll see exactly why in a minute. So sit back and enjoy. With how close that explosion was right there, I got super lucky that didn't kill me. I don't really know why it didn't, to be honest with you. Surprise! I still have no idea why this guy didn't fight back while I was taking out his turrets. It would have been a lot harder, and I might not have even been able to do it, honestly, without getting him to chase me off and killing him somewhere else. Here I try to feed him spoiled meat to kill him. I had been told that he doesn't get a death message on his tribe log telling him it was me that did it, but I didn't know exactly how it worked, so I ended up wasting all the spoiled meat. What I should have done is stab him with my pike until he was really low in health and then feed him the spoiled meat. But I've also recently learned that when you break someone's stuff, it tells them in the tribe log exactly who broke that. So that kind of makes the whole stealth raid thing completely null. You can't break into someone's house without them knowing it was you. So now that I know that, I don't even try to do this anymore. And here's why I don't use the assault rifle in PvP anymore. Yeah, I could have taken my time and gotten a little bit better aim, and uh, I definitely didn't play that very well. But I did hit him like 3 or 4 times, and that I would think that that should kill him wearing hide armor. But yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna stick with my shotguns because I know those work. Get ready to see some salty player action. Watch the chat as soon as I kill him. This guy literally doesn't know what he's talking about because I just rejoined this server the day before this raid, and I had spent the entire day building up my little base on the wall underneath the center so that I could, and I picked that spot so that I could farm rockets. So, and then the rest of that time, and then the rest of this day, I spent farming up the rockets that I needed to do this. So he's just salty and he's pissed. I believe him that someone may have rated him 3 days in a row, but it definitely wasn't me. I'm just trying to take a look to see if there was any way that he's still up here. I believe what happened was he jumped down. Maybe he parachute, maybe he didn't. But I don't think once I started shooting the assault rifle on him, I think he took off and just jumped off the pillar. Because I don't see him for the rest of the time. keep reading what he says in chat, because here he's going to get very mad. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get some criticism from what you're about to see right here, but as a solo player, you got to realize that it's important that I make sure that these guys aren't able to hit me back. And where I've built my base, it's literally on the wall underneath of the center, so you can't get to it unless you have a flyer. So if I raid someone, I'm killing their flying animals, and that's just one of the things I do. I'm going to kill anything that I think will give them the advantage of, or even the possibility of hitting me back. So this guy gets pretty upset whenever I kill his birds, and understandable. But you got, at the same time, you have to remember this is just a game, and killing dinos is part of the game. If you don't want your dinos killed, you can go play on a PvE server. from here, I'm basically just looting for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this looting because there's a little bit more raiding after this looting is done, and no one wants to watch looting. That's pretty boring. Okay, now I am headed to. I'm pretty sure they've logged off at this point. They haven't said anything in chat for a while, so I'm not even wearing my fighting gear anymore. I'm just wearing some hide armor. But they have another base that it looks like it was where they started building at before they built up there. Because obviously, you know, you can't get there without a bird. Obviously, they had to have another base to get start at. And so this looks like where I'm headed right now looks like it was their starting base. But I wasn't going to hit it originally, but then whenever the guy was talking crap and I was afraid that maybe he'd try to come after me, which actually these players ended up not coming back at all. They logged back in the next day, made it a deal with the alpha that they would move the base if I didn't mess with them anymore. So the alpha ended up asking me to, instead of completely blowing up their building, to let them demo it and move it, and they never logged back in after that day. So I ended up demoing the entire base for them because they didn't want to come back. Anyway, so I come over here, not knowing that they were not going to come back after this. I come over here to blow up this other building because it's just stone. So I just brought some grenades, and I wanted to make sure that they had literally no way of coming back at me and trying to retaliate. So there ended up being really nothing in this building, and it wasn't. If I was going for loot, it wouldn't have been worth the grenades that it used to break in. But I wasn't going for loot. Mainly, I was going to make sure that to cripple them as much as I could. And again, I didn't kill this dino inside here because it was just a trike, and I was mainly just interested in killing the dinos that they could use to fly around, because that would give them the ability to actually come at my base. And my base didn't have any defenses. Actually, my base didn't have any defenses for a while. I did a couple raids without any defenses until one of the other tribes I started gaining heat from another tribe, so I built a couple turrets. But that's not for a couple videos. Anyways, this is the end of the raid. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and keep an eye out for more raid videos, because I've got another raid video that I will post as soon as I get unlazy about editing it, and it's a way better raid than this one. Actually, I impressed myself a little bit. I don't think that I should, as a solo player, that I should have been able to raid this base as easily as I did, but they kind of had a build error that made it a little bit easier for me. So just keep an eye out for that one. That will be a good raid video, and thanks for watching, guys.